If you're thinking about starting your own stationery business and you're wondering what the easiest products are to start with, especially when you don't have all the equipment yet, then this is the right video for you, because in today's video I'm going to share with you what I think are the most beginner-friendly products to start with, especially if you don't have all of the equipment yet. Before I share with you the first beginner-friendly product, I do just want to mention that with all of these ideas that I'm going to share, you do need some kind of design program like Canva, and you'll need either your computer or a phone to design your products on. With Canva, you can get a free subscription, so that would be the one that I'd recommend starting out with. The other thing that you'll need for these products are a printer, or of course you can outsource all of your printing. So the very first product that I would suggest you start with is actually such a versatile product, and that is notepads. With notepads you can create all kinds of products like weekly planning notepads, normal just lined notepads. You can create daily planners, checklists, to-do lists, all kinds of stationery you can make with notepads. All you need to create this product is a printer, or like I mentioned, you can outsource the printing. You'll need clamps of some sort, a small paintbrush, and PVA glue. You can use Mod Podge, but I do recommend rather using PVA glue because it is the standard for bookbinding and notepads. It's also a good idea to add a piece of chipboard on the back of the notepad, and this will give it more stability and strength. Just a tip, if this is the product that you want to create, then make sure that your design is the exact same size as the paper you are going to print it on. This will prevent you having to cut off all the edges of the notebook, which can be quite time consuming if you don't have a big guillotine. So for example, if you want to create an A5 sized notepad, then make sure your paper is A5 and your design is A5. The second stationery product that I would recommend you start with is, you probably guessed it, bookmarks. I wonder if you will be able to guess the last one. But anyway, all you need to create bookmarks are a printer and some photo paper or cardstock paper. The thicker the paper, the better. So try to get the thickest paper your printer can handle. Or again, outsource the printing. Then you'll also need something to cut them out. I don't really recommend scissors because it's really difficult to cut in a super straight line. So what I would recommend is using a ruler and a utility knife, or a guillotine if you have that, or one of those sliding paper cutters. You can also laminate your bookmarks if you have a laminator, or you can outsource that as well. And then if you want to be extra fancy, you can punch a hole at the bottom of the bookmark and add like a ribbon or beads or anything that you would like to add to embellish the bookmarks. The next product is actually a lot easier than making notepads, but it does require a bit more equipment, and that is plain old notebooks. If you can get your hands on a mini cinch, then this is probably the easiest and most useful kind of stationery product that you can make. Just keep in mind the mini cinch is limited to 5/8 inch binding wires. I always struggle to say 5/8 inch. But what that means is it can only bind books that is 80 to 100 pages thick. If you want to learn a bit more about making ring-bound notebooks, I have a full tutorial on my channel that you can check out after this video. In that video, I use both the mini cinch and the bigger cinch. So if you're wondering which one you should get, I would really recommend you watch that video. Before we move on to beginner-friendly product number 4, I just quickly wanted to tell you about my online stationery business program. This is a program that I created for those of you who want the steps and guidance to achieve the ultimate dream of having your own stationery business. When I started my stationery business 3 years ago, I was overwhelmed with feelings of uncertainty, not knowing where to start, and even feelings of unworthiness, like I wasn't worthy of having a successful business. But now I've overcome those fears and feelings, and I want to help you do the same. So if you feel like that aligns with you and you want help mapping out a clear path for your business, then you can click the link in the description below to apply for the program. Beginner-friendly product number 4 is stickers. But wait, how is stickers beginner-friendly? Don't you need like a Cricut machine for that? Well, you can create die-cut stickers without a Cricut. You can create simple shape stickers that you can cut out with scissors or a utility knife. You just need some printable adhesive paper that will work with your printer. Or again, outsource the printing. Stationery product idea number 5 is cards. All you need to create cards is the thickest cardstock paper your printer can handle. If your printer can't print borderless, then I'd recommend creating a design with a white background. That way you don't have to cut off the borders after it's printed. But if you don't mind cutting off the borders, then you can create any color cards. I would also recommend getting an awl to score your cards before you fold them, because this will give it a nice crisp folded edge. So I hope I gave you guys some really practical ideas for your stationery business. If you've watched the whole video, then I would love it if you can comment down below the word pair. I really appreciate you guys. If you want to learn about some really hard lessons that I've had to learn in my stationery business, then I would really recommend you watch this video next.